Welcome to the Daily App Show iPhone edition. Today we're going to take a look at Reap DFX, an app that allows you to control the tone of your guitar through your iPhone. So I'm sure you've heard of this being possible before, but there's equipment that you have to get and all that stuff and an expensive app. Of course, not in this case. This app is very simple to use. All you need is an electric guitar and one cable. So in the getting started, which I recommend you read some of these help menu items, they're going to help you understand how to use the app. We have our programs, which after we connect our guitar and headphones to the splitter cable that I'll show you in a second, we're able to set up these program sequences here. So essentially these are like having 4 different pedals that we can customize and activate just by tapping on the image switch. So it's very easy to create and modify those. I'm going to show you how that works. Let's go back. Now, connecting your guitar, it's very simple to do that. Basically, you're going to need one of these 1/4 inch to RCA plugs that you're going to plug into your guitar, because the guitar takes 1/4 inch and RCA is going to plug into one of these cables here. And then this device right here, of course, you could plug in to your iPhone here. And then the other end you can connect to a stereo, or you can connect to headphones if you have the appropriate adapter for that. You could do pretty much anything with that. And so what it's going to do is the app itself is turning that headphones jack into a receiver and also an amp out that's going to allow you to listen to what you're doing, because obviously you want to hear the sound that's being produced. So once you've done that, you can go in and you could start customizing effects, or you could just play with what is available. Now, I have an acoustic guitar, which I know is not what this app is designed to play with, but nonetheless, it'll give you an idea of how it works. So with the app activated here and choosing one of these program options, these sequence programs, I can strum my guitar and you will hear the tone. So I'm not any guitar genius by any means, but you can tell that there is an effect going on there. It is a typical metal sound for a big room. So these are all programmed in ahead of time, but you can go in and customize them. So each of these 4 sets here you can customize, and then you can toggle through them. It's easy to create a new one after you adjust your settings. You just simply hit plus and give it a name. So I can go in here and adjust my pre-EQ, my distortion. Everything could be toggled on and off. We have different adjustments. These are things that you'd typically see on effects pedals, but they're available in the app to be controlled digitally. We have our post EQ here as well, and a master volume, which we can adjust here. Very simple to set these up, and then go in and hit plus. We have our default one, metal. I could tap in here and start to change the name and call it whatever I want, and hit done, and then I can assign it to a key, and we're ready to go. And we can, of course, have 4 different custom tones that we're able to access these different programs while we're playing, just simply tapping on those buttons, first, last, previous, and next, and being able to access all of those different customized programs that we created within the application. So of course that cable that I showed you earlier, most of you probably have something like that. If you have a camcorder or whatnot, of course you could pick something up like that for really cheap at Radio Shack, which keeps the cost of doing this down really low. So when you need to practice, or you just want to practice but you have your electric guitar and you don't want to haul your amp around and all that other stuff, just get out your iPhone, a simple cable you paid a few bucks for, and you're ready to go and have a good time just, you know, jamming away, practicing, doing whatever you want with this app. So Reap DFX, a very inexpensive way to get your foot in the door with a full effects system that you can travel with in your pocket. Check it out in the App Store.